Hey guys, Jane here, and today I want to talk about how writing went in January and what I'm hoping to accomplish in February. So, just a little bit of like a writer update for the end of January and the beginning of February. January was a mixed month. We had a ton of snowstorms, so I didn't have as much writing time as I would have liked. I did finish my edits on She Wolf Wanted and sent them off to the editor, so I'm waiting for a response. Overall, the beta reads were very positive, so I'm excited about that. If all goes well, and it never seems to, I do plan to at least upload a pre-order in the beginning of March. I've been doing research this month on Goodreads giveaways, and I'm gonna try, I think, if I can manage it. I've got to save up the funds for it because it's fairly expensive, to do a Goodreads giveaway of the ARC for my books, for She Wolf Wanted, prior to release. So the idea would be to put up a pre-order in March, do a Goodreads giveaway during the month of March, and then release around May. It'll be the first Goodreads giveaway I've done since they've changed the system, and I'm a little hesitant because the last time I did a Goodreads giveaway, it was not a very productive thing, but they've changed how they do it now. So I'm on the fence, but I think I'm going to give it a try. If you've ever done a Goodreads giveaway under the new system, and especially as an ARC, let me know how it went. I'm also doing some edits on The Alpha's Niece. One of the things I'd seen in one of the reviews was that there was some editing errors. And I went back, and I'm pretty sure those errors were made during the proofreading process. They are not things that made sense for me to have actually written. So I think while we were doing the edits, they must have popped up and we missed them when we were proofreading. Because I did send that to an editor. There were massive changes made. So I know we didn't miss those things because they were things that were glaringly obvious. So I'm doing that, and I'm hoping to re-release that right before I put up the edit. And mind you, this is not anything major. I had, I think, 3 instances where it said it instead of the characters' names. And again, that was probably something that happened when I ran spell check at one point, because the spelling and grammar says it's a wolf, so it should be an it instead of the characters' names. I also had one time where I said ascending instead of descending when they were going down the stairs. So, I mean, not major book-breaking errors, like a few small errors that I'm changing and I'm putting up before I release She Wolf Wanted. So, and making a note to proofread She Wolf Wanted better than The Alpha's Niece, because even though The Alpha's Niece was one of the first books in a while I've had actually go through an editor, I think probably the editing process could have used one final go through. Again, not massive changes, nothing book breaking, but lesson learned, extra proofread when I'm not tired, exhausted, and sick of my book. Because that's one of the challenges. Like, I think I need a little time after I do the edit with my editor to sit on the story and then do the proofread, because I think I was doing too much editing too quickly, and that caused me some problems. So, yeah. She Wolf Wanted went to the editor. Alpha's Niece has been doing some edits. Oh, and I finished Providence, writing Providence, which is my space opera about the cult that is traveling to a different planet to try to get away from technology. I'm pleased with how it turned out. I'm not sure when I'm going to start edits on that. It'll probably be next year. That was my NaNoWriMo project. Even once I finished everything, it did not hit 50,000 words. But I like what I have. I had some trouble at the end of it, and it definitely has quite a bit of editing coming up. So I think I just need to put it to bed and start on something new for a bit and let it kind of, just fizzle in my brain. For February. February is a short month and we're already several days into it. My big goals are to, again, do the edits for She Wolf Wanted and get that ready to upload a pre-release with ARCs in March. I want to finish and upload The Alpha's Niece. I have 30 pages left, so I'm really close. I've started on my time travel romance. I've so far rewritten the beginning of about 3 chapters in. The first 3 chapters I've rewritten now 3 times. I think I've solved the problem I was having, but I had some massive problems with my original outline translating to the story I wanted to tell. So I do have an outline for it and I was following it and stuff was not going well. So I tried again and made some changes. I thought, oh, maybe I'm starting in the wrong spot. That wasn't working any better. So finally I went back and redid the outline and the character sketches. I added a character who I didn't have before. And I also changed some things about the tone of the story and what I was trying to do. Originally, I'd wanted it to be a humorous book where the character time travels to the 1830s, and it's kind of humorous because she doesn't know how to do anything, and the person who's at home teaching her is basically laughing at her the whole time, and like that was the point of the story. She falls in love with this brother, not the one that's teasing her and laughing at her, but she falls in love with the older brother, but the younger brother is teaching her how to do all the housework and stuff, and he's a teenager, he's a kid, and he's like, I can do all this stuff, I don't understand why you can't. But as I tried writing it, it wasn't working. And I do write humor, but this particular story wasn't working as a humor story. So I went back and I did make it more serious. I'm planning now to have her be upfront with him about the fact that she's from the future, whereas before I was going to have her hide it or be vague about it. And this time I'm going to have her just tell him up front, this is what's going on. He's going to think she's crazy because people don't just time travel. But that's going to be an explanation of why she doesn't know how to do anything, and we can teach her how to do things. And it can be funny and humorous, but it won't be like, how are you just dumb, you don't know how to do anything, which I felt like is kind of what happened the last 2 drafts. So big changes in the first time travel romance book. I'm also not entirely sure now because I haven't decided how the magic works, if there's going to be other books in the series. Originally I had 3 planned, but I'm not sure if I want to continue or if it's just going to be my one little time travel romance for fun and call it a day. So that's first drafting of that is going to happen hopefully during February. And the other thing I really would like to happen during February is the second edit of Bewitching the Bear. And that is my spin-off series, or my spin-off book for the Barton series. It follows Asher, who was introduced in She Wolf Wanted as the gay best friend, and he gets his little romance with one of the werebears. I haven't looked at this for over a year, so I've had a lot of time to process it, and I'm hoping that the edits, once I get in there with everything I've been thinking and considering, will go fairly well and quickly. I'm a little nervous about whether I'm going to get it done in February, and it's not the end of the world if I wait till March, but I really do very shortly, as soon as I get edits back for She Wolf Wanted, want to send the next story to my editor. So I want this year to be a productive year, and so far I'm a little behind, and that's making me crazy. But that's my author updates. What are you working on? I would love to hear how you're doing. Are you making progress? Are you already behind and it's only February, and are you freaking out a little bit? Because that is totally me. Are you right on track? So let me know in the comments below how it's going for you. Also, my social media is below, and you can follow me in different places to keep updated on what's going on with my writing or my reading. And like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.